Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts. We have our first official picture release for The Walking Dead Season 8 featuring Carol and Daryl. Oh man, very exciting stuff. We're getting geared up this week because, of course, next Friday, that's the 21st, is Comic-Con. So really excited. The Walking Dead panel is supposed to hit at around 1 p.m. roughly next Friday. So heads up for that, guys. Of course, Friday we'll have some new videos for you. Definitely giving my thoughts, doing our first review, having a look at the trailer, breakdowns, all that kind of stuff, Q&As we'll discuss. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this first picture is from Entertainment Weekly. And apparently they have a magazine hitting for their Comic-Con coverage, which is going to have a lot more, pictures in it. But this is the first kind of tease, so to speak, or one that they've released. And I'll put the link in the description to Entertainment Weekly's website, so you guys can go ahead and check this one out. Photo of Daryl and Carol, and also they have some information from Scott Gimple of what we can expect to see for The Walking Dead Season 8, and just a few words on it, so we'll get into that in a minute. So to take a look at the picture first, very cool. We get to see Carol and Daryl together. It looks like on the road there, maybe somewhere between Alexandria and the Sanctuary, or the Hilltop, or the Kingdom. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens these first few episodes of Season 8, with episode 100 being the premiere, so the 100th episode of the Walking Dead TV series being the first episode of Season 8. So it should be a really big one, and from what we're hearing, it looks like it's going to be. So we'll have to see which episode this comes from. If it's from episode 100, on their way to maybe attack Negan and the Saviors or something, or possibly one of their outposts, or just to see. We'll just see what happens. So we've got Carol here, who's got Melissa McBride, of course, got her gear on, ready to go. Her Kingdom gear, which is kind of cool, and looks like to be AK-47, something of the sort, assault rifle. So that's fun. So that's cool. And then we got Daryl as usual with his bike, his kind of custom-made bike, which is really nice. Nice to see that he's got that again. And then, of course, he's got his crossbow, which is really cool, or a crossbow, I should say. He's had a few throughout the series now, but that's really cool. And then they're just kind of talking, looks like discussing something. Carol's looking at something. Daryl's kind of maybe deciding what to do, maybe deciding where they're going to go, what they're going to do first, and which group is going to be with which, and how the groups are all going to break down and separate up for, the start to all-out war. So it's nice to finally get something, at least our first kind of picture, first look, something at The Walking Dead Season 8, because really excited for this season. All Out War should be incredible, and just can't wait to see, how this season turns out, and what we end up seeing, especially in the premiere, because it should be amazing. So the quote they have here from Scott Gimple, it says, for about what we can expect: the season finale last year, seeing all the characters together, interacting as one, was thrilling. It was exciting to see all these configurations of characters we hadn't seen before. Even Aaron merely giving Jerry an apple felt satisfying. Season 8 will continue that trajectory in a major way. This is that times a million, says Gimple, of what's to come. Though it would be cool if the season began with just everybody giving each other apples. I'd be down with that, he pauses, but it's not that. So really what he's talking about here is getting to see all these different groups of characters now that they've introduced in Season 7. And that's one thing about Season 7, if you look at it, it really does take the show from where it was at before, which is more focused on Rick and the core Survivor group, and it really introduces a lot of new groups. So there's a couple big deaths at the beginning of Season 7, but then, of course, they introduce in all these new characters, tons and tons of new characters. You have Ezekiel, the Kingdom, and all of them. We get to see a bit more from the Hilltop and a bit more from Gregory. We get to see all these different groups of saviors as they're coming in. And so you have all these different groups of characters coming together, the Junkyard group and everything, and the Oceanside, and just the way all these things kind of come together. You just have a tremendous amount of characters. You have a lot of different groups here, and some different dynamics between them, possibly some characters getting along, like Jerry with, well, everybody, except for the saviors, and a lot of the other characters, and getting to see who's going to go with who and how this is all going to break down. It's going to be fun to see how this all works out with, of course, the war between the saviors and our joint surviving communities, our greater survivors now, I suppose. So that'll be it for this quick one for you guys today. Let me know what you think about the new picture in the comments below. Gimple's comments about what we can expect, apples and camaraderie and teamwork. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. And of course, really excited, cannot be more excited for next week. We got Game of Thrones premiere this weekend, awesome. And then next week we got the big trailer, the big one. Finally, the Season 8 trailer for The Walking Dead. The wait is over for the trailer, and the wait continues for the series to return. If you guys like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Please subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. See you guys.